Hello, I'm Matt Guff from House.com, and we're here at Leviticus Tattoo of Minneapolis, Minnesota, checking out all the brand new ride gear. And this is one of my most favorite boards from Ride, the 2017 Helix. It's an all-mountain freestyle board for intermediate to advanced level snowboarders. As you see, it's an asymmetrical twin style board with a centered stance. The heel side edge has a tighter turning radius than the toe side edge, making it easier to ride. And it also means that there's only one heel side edge. So if you're regular foot, you ride the board that direction. If you're goofy, you ride it this way. And then there's the camber style profile shape. I'm so glad that Ride put camber in this board. It is explosive, it's poppy, it holds a great edge, especially when you're railing down those groomers, and it has a lot of pop for when you're in the park. It's surprising how many people just thrash on this thing. From their top tier pros on the Ride team to all the Vision Elite kids that grip, this is a board that excels pretty much anywhere. Surprisingly enough though, it does have a flex rating from Ride of a 6, which is surprisingly a lot because I feel that it's probably around a 4 or maybe even a 5. I think it's probably just a little bit softer than last year's board. It has 2x4 style inserts and again a centered style stance. Now one reason that the Helix is so poppy is because of the Pop Rod's 2.0 core. It's a finger jointed style wood core with milled out sections for pop rods. Now the Pop Rods 2.0 are a little bit beefier than the 1.0. There's actually two of them, both on the nose and on the tail. They start about the middle of the insert packs in between the inserts and the rails all the way up to that kind of contact point, both on the right and the left side. It causes for a lot of pop, but also dampens negative vibrations because of that kind of urethane center underneath those two sandwich pieces of carbon. And then of course is the hybrid style glass. There's triax glass on top, biax glass on bottom. It's a little bit poppier than biax, a little bit softer than of course a straight triax on both. And then of course is going to be another thing. There's lots of laminates, lots of additional pieces in the Helix, and that's one of the reasons that's such a great board. It's actually called roll-in slime walls. So it has traditional urethane style slime walls that make the board ride a little bit smoother. They're not temperature sensitive, so they flex the same way they do in warm temps as they do in cold temps, but Ride has actually strengthened those urethane slime walls up by putting a 3D kind of carbon layer, or excuse me, fiberglass layer on the top, the back side, and the bottom of that slime wall to make it a little bit stronger. Along the bottom side, you're going to see a nice, very well structured style base. It's the Fusion 4000 base, and then wrapping around that full perimeter is going to be a standard style steel edge. It's a Rockwell 48C. This is a rad board. It's the Helix. It rips all over the place. And of course, you can check it out at thehouse.com.